Oh, you think you look fine, and then you realize the iPad is on your good side. Great, awesome. Yeah. What about? I'll leave that up in the background. You said it was on the meetup that people were chiming in. Okay, because
I thought the note that Deanna was locked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really efficient.
Else sees it, and I'm like tunnel vision, and someone can just go let people in. Yeah. So do know that if you are at a meetup and you don't have anyone's phone number, put a comment in the meetup. I leave the comments open so that we can get a hold of each other. Please don't spam the comments, but you wouldn't, right? Because you're a pie lady. So yes, Angela, we're here. I'm looking for a link to send you. I don't want to go back to that tab though. What is this? So I'm gonna go through and find a link for that live stream to send to Angela. Music in the background so we don't feel weird. I can make that happen. I have a bunch of speakers in the back of my car. Thanks, Slack. Thanks, John from Slack. Pi testing.
It's definitely hard to run a meeting and do the technical part of it. So maybe if there's somebody who can commit to being here every time, you can kind of tag team that.
Or even just like well, yes, that, and also have kind of a how-to for like, these are the things that we need to make sure are taken care of during a meetup. This. Because I do want the live stream to be something that's functional, something that is like making it more accessible, not like consolidating. Like this has all kind of been like, I don't know, Puppeteer, but not really. But like, I want to make sure that it never gets to the point where like if someone, like if I am not available, then nothing happens. I want to make sure that we can continue to be active and grow, even when, you know, some people are busier than others and some people don't have time to participate, you know. But yeah, I feel really good about the turnout for, you know, what is this, nine people? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, which is more than half of the amount that RSVP'd. I feel like that's a meetup win. It's a pretty high attrition rate normally. So this is, I think, do I have the link now? Boom. Not boom. Boom.
She's like, aren't you all done? I don't mean to just keep talking, though I am a person who will fill silence.
I'm okay with that. Me too. So it gives me a break.
This is a very different group from any other group that I've been involved in that it's like a learning community. So I don't have a base of knowledge really to go from in terms of any. I don't have experiences with any other learning communities to share like, oh, this has worked in other learning communities.
So one thing that I've been like paying attention to and researching is like other groups like ours and what they're doing. I am from Portland, and so I like have been following all of the stuff that they've been doing, and they do things like East Side and West Side. Like they've grown to the part where they're big. I'm like, awesome. That's where I want us to be at some point. But right now, I think kind of picking like maybe like 1 or 2 specific things that we want to like study long term, like there's a group in San Diego that they're like very specifically like, we will rotate and we're going to learn this for a while and then we're going to learn this for. They'll like deep dive on something. And so if maybe we want to like pick a book to work through and have like monthly check-ins on our progress with the book or with a specific course, or have everyone pick a course or everyone pick a topic and just have like a monthly share out like, I slacked off this month, but next month I'm back on it. Or like, yeah, I'm where I want to be this month, and here are some really neat things that I learned, or here's how it applies to what I'm doing with my project or my work, or those kinds of things. Yeah.
Given that so many of us are beginners, it would be kind of nice to do everyone pick a course, a beginner course that we all work on together.
Mm-hmm. Do we like courses, like the interactive courses, books? Individual YouTube videos, pick a project and hack it together.
Ooh, that last one sounds pretty cool.
I know. See, the one that in my mind was the 10 apps, the Michael Kennedy one I was talking about. That one costs money, so it might take a little bit more investment on that side. But something like the Python Jumpstart. The what one?
The Battleship one?
The Code Academy, the Free Code Academy?
Yeah.
That one is like an intro to programming and then Python. So that one is neat for that. What are some other problem-based and project-based ones? We've got Data Camp has some good ones. Let's decide on that, like what specific one we want to do in the Slack, and just kind of talk about, hey, I like this one, and we're not having so July is going to be another one kind of like this, where we can spend some time working on independent projects. I will talk less so that you guys can actually do some Python. I will bring some books. Okay, I'll bring some books. I will write out this list and let you guys go through and look at the ones and play around with them. And then at the end of the night, we can come together and kind of share, like, do we have one group that wants to kind of do this? Do we have two separate groups that both want to kind of have their little like study group check in and share out every month kind of a thing? How does that sound? Have like next week be, or next month be dive into the literature, dive into the courses. Please do that on your own as well. Please don't wait until the meetup. But this is a nice little like kick in the rear of like, okay, we're definitely going to sit down and have Python time. Sound good? Awesome. Okay, so I will type out these notes, put them in the meetup, put them in the Slack. I use Slack more than I use Meetup, but is everyone here on the Slack now? Yeah. Okay. So I'll probably default to Meetup, but you can have more conversation without like spamming all the other people in the Slack. So if it's like a conversation that we're having around a book that we're deciding, we'll do that in the Slack. But if it's like an event related announcement, put it in the Meetup. So like all of the notes about this event will go in the Meetup. And there's also our email, cle@pyladies.com. So you can email if you have like a question you don't want to be in like a public venue, or you can DM me on Slack, or DM anyone else on Slack. Yeah. Connections. Awesome. So I'm going to close this one because it's on my computer, but I'm going to go learn about YouTube, figure out the encoding.
We have Zoom at Case.
I use, oh God.